Lazy Eagles. Lazy Eagles 215 Entertainment TV. You guess it, man. Hit the like button, man. Also hit the subscribe, share, comment, man. All that good shit. We here. We here. We ain't gonna stop. Definitely think y'all for coming through, and definitely thank y'all for tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been, a great holiday weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving is over with. I'm not eating no leftovers. Thanksgiving is over with. I'm not eating no turkey. I don't want to see a turkey. I don't want to eat none of that shit. I'm good, bro. Moving along though, you know what I'm saying? DeMarcus is in the building. What up, DeMarcus? Sam is in the building. What up, Sam? You already know what time it is. And quite frankly, I just want to break down today the sitcoms, the 90s sitcoms, man. A lot of people, that set up to me is younger than, the age they're supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like support game. What up? How old are you, support? How old are you? Support game, how old are you, bro? I think he one of the young ones. Mr. Jones in the building. What up, Mr. Jones? What up? What's going on, man? Hey, man, I got a question though, man. A lot of us, right? We miss. Well, at least the ones my age. I'm 34, right? We miss sitcoms Family Matters. That didn't age well at all. Boy Meets World, that aged well pretty good. Fresh Prince aged well. But those three shows, you got more Hang with Mr. Cooper, you got Different Strokes, you got Good Times, you got all these old shows that used to teach us lessons, Parenthood, Sister, I never really watched it like that, but Sister, Smart Guy, I love Smart Guy, 101, what else? 101, what else? I never really watched the Parkers like that. The Parkers, Moesha, all these Steve Harvey show, all the Wayans brothers, all of these shows have messages in them to make sure we were not robots. People thought the world was going to end earlier back in the day. If you notice, they said the world was going to end year 2000, right? And that's when the sitcom started declining. Guys, stay with me. I'm going to tell y'all one of the craziest moments in sitcom history for me. I'm 34. I'm a 90s baby, right? I was born in 1989. One of the craziest moments in sitcom history for me was when Will got shot on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't know if y'all remember that. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when Will got shot on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Different World was cool, but that was kind of out of my... It was all right. I was never really a Different World fan. I remember back in the day watching it the later years, like when they had Jada Pinkett and stuff, because, I'm young. I'm like 34 and shit, right? So I remember when Tupac came on there, man. I remember that. That was pretty cool. Oh, I forgot. Living Single. Living Single was cool, too. Friends was a good one, too, man. I ain't gonna lie, even though they jacked and Living Single, we all know they jacked and Living Single, bro. Pause. They jacked them, bro. That was a Living Singles aspect, concept. They took that from the people that made Friends. But rest in peace, Matthew Perry. But anyway, I can tell you something about Fresh Prince, man. That was the illest episode when he got shot, man. He was sitting there telling them, and people didn't even get that. All they said was, "Oh, it's so sad." That was the illest episode because somebody got shot. That's not why I'm saying that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode was real. I'm saying that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode was real because when Will got shot, Carlton he was scared. He got scared. He started getting anxious, started getting anxiety, started carrying around a gun. Something that's not him, right? Something that's not him. And then he was like, yo, what are you doing? That's them. That's not you. Like, he wanted to turn into something that wasn't him, right? Like, everybody, just because you a black man growing up in America, you don't have to be a shooter, a drug dealer, a killer, or a pimp or anything like that. You don't have to go that route just because you're a black man growing up in America. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what Will was trying to tell him, like, that's not you, man. That's them. They the shooters. They about that life. They in the streets. That's not who you are. And it's okay to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? That scene right there, the Fresh Prince, was one of the most fire scenes I've ever seen. When he was laying in the bed and then he was sitting there telling them, like, man, I ain't gonna let nothing of this happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Because, Carlton was real sheltered. Carlton was real sheltered. You understand what I'm saying? Carlton was real sheltered. So Carlton never really seen the streets. He's born rich, raised in the suburbs, born in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never really seen no crackheads or nobody shooting out and all that. So he was just saying that, it was just two different worlds colliding. It was the suburbs colliding, the hood colliding with Will Smith and Will and Carlton. And Carlton lost his mind when he seen that shit, And mind you, all of us lose our mind if we see our fucking cousin or brother or mom or somebody we love get shot. we'll lose our mind and we'll start turning to the streets, and it's an ongoing cycle. Tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tat, right? But he told him, like, Carlton, bro, it's not that easy to shoot somebody, man. He's like, what you gonna do? That nigga set up and close my eyes. He was like, man, you think it's that easy just to shoot somebody? Come on, Carlton. But he told Carlton, man, listen, bro, when you pull that gun out, you better be ready to shoot it, man. You be like bitch ass famous. I'm not trying to talk about power today, but like bitch ass famous, man. He had to kill that dude. I don't credit it as a kill, but we're gonna go back to what I'm saying. And I'm saying is, don't be afraid to be yourself, man. The world is a scary place. You out here, you got your mom's boob out of your mouth. You got your dad's wallet out of your mouth. Pause. His wallet, his money wallet. Out of your mouth, man. You got to move on, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here living life like, oh, I'm sheltered. Then he exploded. He lost his mind when he saw that shit. He lost his mind. He not Carlton ain't like that, bro. Carlton, this is not you. You're not a shooter, bro. You need to go back in the house and chill. Go to Princeton like he always wanted to do. He wanted to go to Princeton. Go to Princeton. You know what I'm saying? Be your square self. It's okay to be a square. I keep preaching this every day, guys. It's okay to be a square. I'm a square. I love it. I'm not in jail. I don't got niggas shooting at me. I got a baddie laying in the bed. I can rub a button anytime I want to, bro. I play my Xbox. I get drunk almost every night. I vibe. I do YouTube. I love being a lane. That's what Will was trying to tell Carlton, bro. I don't got a problem with it. I ain't saying they ain't got a past, but I learned that being in the streets don't get you nowhere but dead or in jail. Are you with your heart broken? You know what I mean? Like somebody you love got lost. Like, man, it's just that, that episode of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was it sticks in my brain because Will was telling Carlton to be himself, bro. He ain't got to be like them because they like them. He ain't got to be like them, bro. He ain't got to be like them people in the street, man. It's okay. You black, bro. If you black, you ain't got to be out there like that just because you're a black man. I love that episode. DeMarcus Vaughn says the Carlton dance was fire. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I think he's the only one that can do it. He does it the best. He's the only one that can perfect that dance, honestly. Carlton's the only one that can perfect that dance, bro. I'm keeping it real. That's the only one I've seen perfected. RP Uncle Phil. Man, oh shit, man. What J. Cole said? RP to Uncle Phil. The only dad I ever knew. Damn. Yeah, if you black from the hood, that's all I'm going to say, bro. I'm going to say it like this and put a stamp on it. If you black from the hood, I ain't saying all hood kids grew up without a father, bro, or grew up without a mother or whatever, bro. But when man, just listen, bro. That was a real line J. Cole said about Uncle Phil, bro. That was a real line J. Cole said. And to be honest with you, it shows when these young boys don't have no man in the house. It shows. It shows. It shows, man. They had like little girls. DeMarcus Vaughn, the dark skin Viv was sexy. I ain't like now one of them. To be honest with you, I wasn't looking at none of the women. I wasn't really a Hillary person either, though. People say they liked Ashley and everything when Ashley got older. But like I was good. I think the women that Will was bringing in there was fine. Will was bringing some baddies in there. Hey, remember Will was bringing all them baddies, man? He brought who he had on there? That man had the girl from Different World. What was it like? Redbone Will brought in there on Fresh Prince. He had her. He had the one that oh my God, not Waldo. What's the dude? What's the Lacey girl of Different World? He brought her in there. He brought Gina from Martin in there. He brought who else he was dating? He was dating a lot of baddies, bro. A lot of baddies. He dated Vivica, even though Vivica was a prick. Jasmine Guy, yeah, Jasmine Guy. You know what I mean? I like all the women he brought in, but I was never really a fan of neither one of the Aunt Vivs, bro. They wasn't cute to me. I like all the women that Will was bringing in some baddies, bro. Will was bringing in some baddies. I never like Aunt Viv being recasted at all. No offense to the second Aunt Viv. She okay, but she not Aunt Viv. They tried to trick us, trying to tell us that's Aunt Viv. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Will had every bad chick in the game before they were famous. Right. That nigga Will used to come it up. He's like, come into the door. It's Miss Kelsey. That nigga Jeffrey used to come to the door and be like, hey guys, welcome in Miss Kelsey. And a baddie come in that bitch like, God Damn, Will. What you gonna do with that? What you gonna do with that, Will? He said he gonna play with it. I was like, I feel you, bro. You a lucky motherfucker. You a lucky motherfucker, boy. I'm telling you. Oh, Daria, what's up, sweetheart? How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? You already know you coming in. You be coming in the clutch. You always be coming looking out. You got the green on there. Look at the green colors. Oh yeah, I know what that is. That's money in Philadelphia right there. That's money in the Eagles, baby. That's money in the Eagles. Daria be coming through with the clutch. Damn. We got to get you up here, Dario, on New Year's Eve too. We already got Sam coming up. We got to get you up here. Support game said set up recast. Why didn't they just say Uncle Phil remarried? That's more believable. I don't know. What do you mean by that? Because didn't he die? I mean, could they say he got divorced? Did he die during the show? No, he didn't. The show ended. He was alive. What are you talking about, sport? I don't get it. I don't get it, support. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's a lot of good shows. A lot of good shows out here, man. A lot of great shows. Not out here now, but back in the day, used to be bumping. A lot of great shows back in the day. DeMarcus once said it was hilarious when Uncle Phil used to throw Jazz out the mansion. That shit was crazy. My nigga Jazz used to be like, I resent that. That nigga Jazz was hilarious, bro. But ain't nobody throwing me out no damn mansion, bro. I'm a grown ass man. That was cute though, funny at all. But hey, I love Uncle Phil, man. But Uncle Phil about to grab me by my damn pants and give me a wedgie and throw me out the fucking door. You gonna do that shit one time, catch me off guard? Oh shit! But once a damn episode, shit. You ain't throwing me out like that, nigga. I know it's your house and everything, nigga. I can walk myself out. Have Master Jeffrey walk me out. You ain't throwing me out no damn mansion. Crazy. And the show, I mean, why didn't the writers just say Uncle Phil got remarried? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Lays reminds me a lot of Jazz. What are you talking about, bro? Because how about you with Jazz, dog? I'm not, man. Jazz was slow, bro. Jazz was cool. He was fly. He was like, hey, I got, what he say? It's like, he was like, I got some flowers. He said, I got a Kit Kat and a song. My nigga Jazz is fire, man. How about you with Jazz, man? Jazz is my nigga, man. They ain't gonna lie. Hold on. And it better be the Jazz from the Fresh Prince Soul. Because the sitcom, the Jazz from the Fresh Prince Soul, Peacock, that Jazz is a big ass. He a simp, bro. He is soft as hell, bro. He getting finesse. We all know that Coco Jones, that chocolate buttercream right there is bad as hell. But there's no way in hell you gonna tell me that the Peacock Jazz was, ain't nobody using me like that. Ain't nobody trying. I'm not taking no woman's gonna treat me like that, bro. It's not happening. You not treating me like shit just because you fine as hell. No. Jazz, move on. The show come back for season 3, which I doubt it. Jazz needs to move on. Show. But yeah, the sitcom Jazz, I can see that, man. Jazz was cool, shit. You know, he was a little awesome Tyler. He was cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody throw me out of the house. But this world in a different world taught me a lot. I mean, what they teach you, Kobe? What they teach you? You know what I'm saying? If you want the link to, you can come up and talk about it. What they teach you, man? Boy Meets World was one of them shows where Mr. Feeney, man, has so much game and so much like intel about everything, man. He will like come in there and just talk to the kids like. He'll tell the kids, like, oh, he'll pull Corey to the side, be like, man, he was giving them street knowledge, bro. And Corey wasn't listening at first, but then he'll see almost every episode, he'll see it at the end of the episode, he'll be like, oh shit, this is what Uncle Phil, this is what Mr. Feeney was saying. Mr. Feeney was saying this. Oh, okay, this makes sense. Oh, all right, yeah, okay, yeah. Now I get it. Like, Mr. Feeney was a grandfather that I don't think they ever showed on Boy Meets World him having a grandfather, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think that Mr. Feeney was his grandfather, honestly, right? I mean, not literally, like, of course, you know, but that would have been a crazy storyline if Mr. Feeney the whole time was Corey's grandfather. That would have been a crazy ass storyline. But Mr. Feeney used to be giving them game, man. We don't have that anymore. We don't have nothing to teach these kids anymore. All these kids look at is power. Exactly, the GOAT. All we look at is all these kids got to look at is power, Snowfall, all this bullshit on TV, man. Love and Hip Hop, all this dumb shit. They don't have nothing to sit down and just watch and see stuff that these. Oh my god, why this man doing his lawn next to the damn door? He should do the shit this morning. The window. Like, we need to have shows that they don't have shows that teach them, okay, that can relate. Like, okay, I'm a kid, you're a kid, right? And you see kids doing childish acts or doing shit that learn a lesson from, like, okay, I'm going to my first house party, right? We've seen that in Boy Meets World. We've seen that in all these shows. Smart Guy. We've seen that in and all that, right? We don't have that anymore. Okay, reruns exist, but at the same time, they're not gonna click on that shit, man. They looking for power. They looking for YouTubers. Really, YouTubers is really the ones that's fucking up the game. Because you got YouTubers out here fucking picking fights with people talking about some, you got a problem, people they don't even know. These kids following shit like that. You know, YouTubers showing extendos and sagging and all that. They following them. They watching the videos they watching Lil Durk on this bullshit. Like, they're not gonna go to Hulu and search up no Boy Meets World. They're not gonna go to Hulu. They're not gonna go to Disney Plus and search up no fucking, Lizzie McGuire and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Something that they could watch. And it's not even about race, because a lot of these shows, even though it was mostly like white casted, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, and it was some was black casted too, it still had the same message in all of them. If you realize that they made sure that they made everybody full circle as one. You know what I'm saying? Not no damn Love and Hip Hop where it's just a bunch of fucking trash. And then you sit there and watch all these people, they got all this money and all they do is fight. It's ridiculous, bro. And then the thing about it is that I noticed is like, well, it really ain't that hard to notice that they gotta cause drama. They have to cause drama. If they don't cause drama, they'll start like cutting, I guess cutting their payback. You can look it up. They can start cutting their payback. Like, they'll start cutting down their check, bro. If they don't start drama, you have to start drama to be on them shows. I think Lil Scrappy's done with Love and Hip Hop. I watch Love and Hip Hop with my wife, but I'm mentally strong enough to know, like, that ain't reality. You feel me? You feel me? Like, it's BS, bro. But I watch it with my girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, women nosy, man. They like watching shit like that. You know what I'm saying? My girl's very intelligent, so we ain't finna go that route. She just like, they're be entertained. They do that. The motherfuckers who love hip hop will entertain you, but I don't think kids should look at that shit because it's not reality. Like the Kardashians, kids watching the Kardashians. What the fuck, bro? The Kardashians, man. Like, that's the dumbest fucking show I've ever heard of in my life, bro. And that's me being dead honest, bro. That's me being honest, bro. Like, nah, I'm good. He said Lays reminds me a lot of Jazz. He said Jazz didn't care about anything. Yeah, I don't care. I just live my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I go out here do nothing crazy, but I just live my life. If James Avery was still alive, I wonder what he'd think of the new Fresh Prince show. I wonder too, because the new Fresh Prince show is darker. It's a darker effect on it. Like, it's not like the old Fresh Prince show had dark moments, but it was more comedy. You know what I'm saying? It was more comedy. Like, it was more like just family, heartfelt comedy. This new one right here is like the series started off with Will shooting somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it was like Will was running from the violence in the sitcom, but in the real show, it was his fault. Nobody told him to pick up that gun and shoot that dude. They was out there just fighting. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like the TV show is way darker than the sitcom. The sitcom is more like comedy type shit. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure that he probably wouldn't care for it. I feel like James Avery wouldn't care for it. Rest in peace, James Avery. He wouldn't care for the show, but I mean, I like the show too. I didn't really like season 1. Season 1 was kind of corny. Season 2 was okay. I feel like season 2 was better than season 1, but I feel like the Bel Air show, man, it got caught up in that writer strike shit. I know it's over, but man, I don't know if it's ever gonna come back. I don't know the status on that. I haven't even heard them filming yet. That might be like 3 or 4 years from now, bro. Like, way in the back, like in the back of the crates. You feel me? So I don't know. Kobe says, next time, bro, I'm sick, not really feeling good. Okay, that's cool. That's cool shit. Yeah, man, get better, bro. Get well, bro, for sure. Yeah, Mr. Feeney to go for sure. That 70 show. That 70 show, I never really watched that 70 show, but it took me a minute to realize when they sit around that circle, they getting high. Did y'all notice that when they sit around that circle, they getting high? They getting high when they sit around that circle. Oh shit. I got somebody that want the link. Hang on 1 second. I got you. But when they sit around that circle, they getting high as hell, bro. They getting geeked up. I never was really a big fan of that. Really a big fan of TV and it ain't one of them a child molester. The dude that played Hyde was a child molester type shit. But I mean, it don't take away from the show, but it is kind of weird, like, you know, kind of strange. All right, let's see. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna keep reading your comments, okay? Reality TV. So I mean, yeah, it's a model of just, you know, drama, like just. I'm not gonna lie. I used to watch Flavor of Love. Did y'all watch Flavor of Love? I used to watch it, man, because I was a little horn dog. Seriously. When I was like 18, 19, when I was like 17, 18, 19, I think that's when that show came out, bro. 06, 05, 04. I was a pervert, bro. Like, I was a little horn dog. I used to watch for the girls, bro. Be up there shaking their ass and shit. Flavor of Love used to be the move, dog. Used to be the move. I was a little horn dog, though. You feel me? Like, that's what I like to do. I used to like to watch the women, man. I like women. Shit, I was growing up, man. I was like, oh shit. Like, let me see. Let me look at Flavor of Love, see who getting booted off the show today. That was my shit right there, bro. For sure. That was my shit. Flavor of Love, man. You know, it was trash. It was complete trash too. But you know, it was my shit. That was what I like to watch. You know what I'm saying? But reality TV is trash, bro. Let's see. I'm gonna send this to my boy Paperboy real quick. Send it to him. You know what I mean? You want the link? All right. Let's see. But it's just like what we're missing. What we're missing is this. You know, like we're missing a lot of just shit. Like, okay, let me explain this to y'all. Right, like the show Gravity Falls. Have y'all seen Gravity Falls? And y'all let y'all kids watch that shit? I'm not saying y'all let y'all kids watch Gravity Falls, bro. Have y'all watched Gravity Falls? If you know, you know, man, about Gravity Falls, bro. If you know, you know. Like, I'm not saying blind the kids, bro. I'm not saying blind the kids. I'm just saying that watch Gravity Falls, bro. That shit is crazy. What up, bro?
Yeah, what up, bro?
What up? Chilling. Hey, Booby Traps is in the building. Go sub up to Booby Traps. I gotta upload my damn community tab. He in there if you can find him. I got so much shit in there now, but definitely support the bro, man. Big bro, man.
Sure.
I mean, we just talking about, you know, how TV has changed, man. You know, it's changed for the worse.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I ain't gonna say so much for the work. Yeah, I mean, compared to when we was coming up, I know when I was coming up, I was a little bit before you. You know what I mean, ahead of you, but. Yeah, nowadays the shows more like they just like the videos and shit. They ain't really teaching nobody nothing. You know what I mean? So we came up with, and I know I came up with like Cosby Show, Different World. You know what I mean? It was teaching you. You know, it was lessons. You know what I mean? It was a sitcom. It was situational comedy. So you know, even with Fresh Prince and all that, even down to what you were saying with that '70s show. I know they was in. It was in the basement, you know what I mean, firing up, but at the same time, they was learning stuff. Nowadays, it's like, you ain't really learning nothing. It's all about comedy, and that's all they just trying to get a laugh. I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
Bro, I agree with you on that. But the '70s show, I ain't know, man. It took me a minute to figure that out. I was like, they down there getting okay. They down there getting
what? How you ain't figured that out? It be smoky as hell in that circle.
Oh god, man. That was OV, man. I shake my fucking eye wasn't open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But bro, like, how you feel about that show? Like, let's see what we got in here. So, DeMarcus Vaughn says, "Real World started reality TV." That's true. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, not really. The first reality TV show was Cops.
Oh sorry. Shit!
That was the first official reality TV show, bro.
This nigga Booby be on some other shit, man. I forgot about Cops.
It was. I'm just saying. It was out before all of that. That was the first reality TV show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where all the white trash was at, right? Yeah.
Yeah, instead of chasing with the cameraman and all that, you know what I mean? That was it. That's what started it all.
Hey man, I don't know about you, man, but when they used to run with them keys ruffling, that shit was soothing as hell.
Yeah, like the camera.
That shit wasn't soothing, bro. I think
we got a runner. We got a runner.
Right. We corrupt. We was corrupt kids, bro. Oh god.
Yo, them cameramen was fast as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They was keeping up like shit. Yo.
Oh god.
Yo, that was crazy. Like, yo, the cameraman is shaped like shit, yo.
Support Gabe said love and hip hop is fake bullshit. I know you want to hop on that. What you think about that, man? Love and hip hop, man.
Like, I don't watch that trash TV, bro. I can't watch that. I don't watch no love and hip hop, no basketball wives, you know what I mean? I don't watch none of that side chick shows. I don't watch none of that stuff. All it is just drama. It's just painting us, you know, and majority of the time, I ain't even say majority, all of the time, except for like the first Real Housewives shows. But even those, they stopped those. As soon as they got the black people in there, it's like all of those just took a back seat because they was too busy just trying to clown black people. And people lining up to be on them shows trying to clown themselves. It's crazy, bro.
I mean, and then the thing about it is, this is like all these people got music. Like they say, "Oh, I'm making music." I'm like, "Nigga, what music? I have not seen any of your music. Where is it at? On Apple Music? Where Spotify? Like,
because they not. That ain't your claim to fame. You talking about, yeah, I got music, but you too busy on this show making a fool of yourself. And if you fire any real artist, they not gonna be on that show. They're gonna be too busy creating. You know what I mean? They're gonna be too busy in the studio. They're gonna be living in the studio. They ain't got time for that.
They're gonna be in the. You right, bro. They're gonna be in the booth.
Yeah.
You know, and not out there yelling and arguing. Then another thing too, I figured out is they have to cause drama. If they don't cause drama aboard their episode, gonna get cut back. They paychecks gonna get cut back. They gotta cause drama.
That's what they're there for. They're there to make clowns out of themselves. You know what I mean? And you already know the agenda. You know what I mean? Perpetuate the whole stigma of black people being stupid and fighting over dumb shit and all that stuff. That's making the world look at us in the light that they want to paint us in.
Absolutely.
So it is what it is. At the end of the day, they thinking, "Oh, I'm just getting the bag. I'm just getting the bag." But you don't realize this stuff's on the air forever. So
absolutely,
this is what people gonna look at you as. You ain't nobody gonna take you serious for no parts or no movies, no TV show, no real TV shows, acting and stuff like that. Because this is you. This is your brand right here. So.
Yep.
What the hell, bro?
Absolutely. Kobe Rex says, I like Seventh Heaven and Full House. Now, my problem with Full House was this, man. When I was a kid, once I got older, I hopped out of Full House, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like Seventh Heaven, man, I liked that a lot growing up. But same thing. When I was a kid, I hopped out. But I heard the father on that shit was a molester. And
I heard some stuff on there too. Like, man, once you start hearing this stuff when the show go off, it's like, damn.
They fuck it up.
It do kind of. I mean, Seventh Heaven, I ain't watch it. I mean, I liked Jessica Biel, so it's like, okay, see her. You know, what I mean, I know my little sister used to watch it sometimes, so I'll see her, be like, oh, okay, you know, what I mean, stop for a scene with her, and then keep it moving, and that's it. I couldn't watch them; they was too corny for me. I could, and at that time, I'm in the streets, so at that time, I ain't really paying attention to none of that stuff. That
you ain't have no heart.
Like, nah, it ain't. It was too watered down. You feel me? Way too watered down. Especially when you coming from up when we was watching Martin and you know what I mean, Living Single and Living Color and you know we come on, man. Nah, that stuff was too watered down for us.
I felt like Thea, Boy, Thea and What's Happening. Those two shows right there is like, oh, mama come home, mama gonna beat you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's more of like black family type things. You know what I'm saying? Full House and Seventh Heaven wasn't really black, like how on Full House where the kids would mess up or do something and they sit there and pout, then they play that slow ass music in the background. I hate it.
Nah, that stuff was. I mean, it was TGIF. You know what I mean? All they had really was what Urkel and Family Matters, but even Family Matters was kind of watered down. You feel me?
Right.
It was basically after a while, it was just the Steve Urkel show. So that's all people tuned in for. But it wasn't like watching Good Times or you know what I mean? We came up in a different era where they were showing real shit on TV. You feel me? It's showing Good Times. Niggas living in the projects, getting shot and all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Child abuse and like we learned a lot of different lessons coming up. All the stuff is just watered down. It's like after time, just like you be talking about with the sports. It's like stuff just got more watered down. You feel me?
Right.
We came from the hard knock era, and now it's just every year it's like they try to water it down a little more, make it softer, softer, softer. Basketball, football, TV shows, it's crazy.
Would you agree that Family Matters like did not age well at all?
Hell no, it ain't age well.
Mm-mm.
Nah. It did. Yo, it was comedy, but it was just it was way too scripted. Then you start seeing how people's acting skills really was back then.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you were a kid, you don't pay attention to that. When you get a little older, you be like, okay, yeah, that they acting stepped up, and now you see why they are where they are, because it's like, man, your acting skills wasn't really that good. even after this show.
They switched them out. Like they put, okay, since you leaving this, now the next level is do a movie. The next level is, learn how to have your own show or be like a talk show host. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like most of them, like the little sister we rarely saw, she turned into a porn star. Where the little light-skinned boy at with the curly? He had the little the nigga that had
little, what is his name? Richie?
Rich. Yeah. He had a little Richie hairstyle too. If you looked at it.
Yeah, I don't know what I ain't never seen him after that.
That nigga working at Target, bro.
But they always was trying to replace him. Like they'll have him, then I guess then they had Smart Guy, and they always had actors that kind of look like other actors coming out. It's like to replace generational, you know what I mean? They always do that. They stay doing that. They'll replace one. Oh well, this person ain't acting no more. This person died. Let's replace him with an actor that looked like him.
And that was Orlando Brown show too, right?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta do a live about that, Pape, because like I want to know what happened to him. He went crazy, bro. Like he was a story I want to analyze.
Bro, I don't know. Yo, that he wild. He was talking all kinds of crazy shit, talking about he was doing this and doing that. He just started doing, I guess that's that child star shit. They started doing drugs. I mean, some of them turn out all right, but the other ones that go in, they go in for real. Like, damn. Even like Willis, you know what I mean? He said that nigga was robbing stores and doing drugs and, bro.
You talking about Todd Bridges?
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd Bridges on that shit. He was on that. He was on the H, my nigga. He was on the H. You know what I mean?
He snapped.
On that shit, yo.
Yo, it's like that Different Strokes money starts slowing up. He lost his mind, bro.
But if you think about it, that whole cast of Different Strokes is dead though. Like, the girl, she was on alcohol real bad. She died. The sister, Mr. Drummond died of old age. He died of full life, I guess. And then Gary Coleman did. So he the only one that's alive. The crackhead.
That's crazy.
Crazy as hell, bro.
It's wild. That's what they be saying about the business, man. That shit chew you up and spit you out if you ain't ready, man. Especially them child actors, because they be exposed to so much stuff when they younger.
Mm-hmm.
Man, drugs and sex and all kinds of stuff, and they young. You know what I mean? Look at, I think the only one that turned out with some sense was like Webster. Like, right. I ain't never heard nothing about him.
well, hold on. But besides him sitting in Michael Jackson's lap, Paperboy, we can't leave out.
I mean, you little, but we know that you grown for real. Yeah. Yo, like nigga, you a grown ass man. You know what I mean? But you little, but in age, you know better. Right. Michael Jackson lap. This nigga carrying you around like you're a little kid.
Like you a baby, right? That's horrible. Kill the visual, man. Kill the visual. Kill the visual. How we go? Okay, all right. Look, so we talking about these shows. 9 in the building. Can we get 9 likes, please, and 9 subs, man? And definitely hit up Booby Traps. He's in the community tab. I'm gonna refresh if you watching, rewatch, and make sure he got some new content in there too. Sub up to him, man. Booby Traps.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can't. Kobe said he can't stand SpongeBob, man. What's your stance on SpongeBob? What's your stance on that?
That nigga annoying, man. I couldn't do SpongeBob. That was my little kids era. And I could, it was way too annoying for me. The voice. Oh my God. Man, you got to be. I mean, I watched it a couple times after I smoked the J. You know, I sit down and smoke, roll something up, you know what I mean? And then watch, catch it. And sometimes it might be a little funny, but you got to be in a certain mind state to watch it. But that's for little kids, you know. And they got some subliminal stuff in there too, so you really gotta be careful.
I was just about to say, they got that homosexual. They had Patrick in fucking Hills. They had SpongeBob throwing up the rainbow. Yep.
Yeah, they had big subliminals in SpongeBob, yo. I'm like, man, like I'll be watching shit like Rick and Morty. I watch that. I'll be watching that. That's crazy though. Like.
And you be watching that shit high, you probably get the full experience. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, for real. That shit is that's Adult Swim, you know what I mean? That ain't for kids. So that's for us. And if parents let their kids watch it, then you get what you get. But yeah.
Exactly. But you know these kids still watching Adult Swim, man. You already know, man. They
of
still
course.
watching that shit. Like to me, bro, I feel like a show, since we on cartoons real quick, I feel like South Park. Okay, I get it. It was fire when we were younger. The reason why I thought it was fire is because I wasn't allowed to watch it. So we used to have to sneak and watch it and talk about it the next day at school type shit. Now, the older I got, the more I was free to watch it whenever I felt like when I turned into a grown-ass man. Now I don't like it. Am I bugging by saying that South Park was overrated?
It is. You got to be, once again, it's, you know what I mean? It's that adult shit when you high, you know what I mean? If you drink a little bit, smoke a little bit, and then you watch it, then it's kind of funny. But besides that, South Park is really just based on going at people, pissing people off. That's what it really is. And who can we piss off this week? Can we piss off gay people? Can we piss off Jewish people? Can we piss off black people? Can we piss off that's really what South Park is boiled down to now. Like if you say we can't talk about you, okay, now we making an episode about you.
Right. How you feel about Family Guy?
When Family Guy first came out, I liked it. I'm kind of like you with the South Park. I liked it, but then after time went on, that started getting a little annoying to me too. You know, especially with they doing subliminals. You know what I mean, with Stewie and Brian and all this, and talking about the dog sleeping with his wife and all. Like, come on, it's a it's a lot. Just trying to unpack all the stuff that they be trying to slide by in these cartoons that's a show within itself right there, bro. Because the subliminals are crazy, and people it go over a lot of people's head. You know what I mean? I know not true, but it go over a lot of people's head. People don't be catching it.
What about
later on?
What about the weird old man, right? What was Peter's son name? I forgot his son name.
Yeah. Oh, what's not Brian? Brian the dog. What is the son's name? Chris.
Bro, that weird old man was so creepy, dog.
The molester. Oh
yeah, God, bro. She said, "Bring your fat ass back here." Damn, what the fuck?
Yo, what? You know what I mean? Then they Quagmire, you know, he damn near next to a rapist and shit. Like, come on, bro. This nigga roofing chicks and all kinds of stuff. Like, they just letting this slide.
Right.
Because that's why they say that all the time. They've been saying that for years. Like, if you want to get something over on people, just put it in an animated show.
Or a video game.
A video game, yep. You can slide by with all that. But as soon as you make it real, they coming for you.
Do you think Paper Boy, that's the reason why we don't have a real live Family Guy movie yet, like a live action Family Guy?
Yeah, probably. I mean, they tried to do it with Ted was the closest thing they got to it. And even that was kind of, you know what I mean? They made that, if they wanted to do it how they really wanted to do it, it would have been way more raunchier than it was.
Right.
And it's not like they really was pulling too many punches on it, because I mean, you had a teddy bear sleeping with a chick and doing all kind. It was all kinds of stuff on there. It's like, yo, when you doing it with that Seth MacFarlane, man, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Oh God.
For real. It's crazy.
It's crazy as hell, man. Why you feel about Simpsons? I mean, I'm good on the Simpsons, man. I never really been a big part. Like Simpsons was never. It was like whenever you got Bart on the scene, Bart was cool. You feel me? But like you show Lisa, you show the mom, you show Marge, you show the baby, all the other shit. I don't even care about Homer. I want to see Bart in action. That's all I wanted to see about on Simpsons.
Of course, because that's what we came up off of. Bart Simpson, don't have a cow, man, and all that. Eat my shorts and all that stuff. Having the little Bart Simpson shirts and all that. And black. I remember we was in school. We had the black Bart Simpson shirts, and yeah, that's what it was. Bart Simpson was the dude. That's what can you say? I mean, after a while, it kind of got. I mean, the Simpsons, they grew up. They was adult, but not raunchy like Family Guy. Family Guy took it to the next level. It was like Simpsons on the next level. The Simpsons, they still had, they didn't have a whole bunch of subliminals and all that stuff. They did, but it was more adult stuff. You know what I mean? That you had a kid, it would really, really go over a kid's head. Only an adult would pick it up. Family Guy, nah. These kids will pick that up quick, especially with the internet. They be on it. Like how you let them slide that by, man? But yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
It is. I mean, it is what it is nowadays. They just let a lot of stuff slide. Like, and then you can't. Then as soon as somebody say something about it, it can go either way. You know what I mean? They can do that whole cancel culture stuff. But if it's too big, like a Family Guy or something like that, then they ain't really gonna touch it because, like we said, it's animated. So.
Okay, this is the thing about it, right? So I'm gonna bounce off what you're talking about, right? The animations, right? So we're talking about sitcoms on here. I know we're talking about sitcoms, y'all, but at the same time, it's still a show. And even animated shows back in the day were a little bit more different too, and gave us, real solutions like Captain Planet, Static Shock, the Batman, Superman, all that shit, right?
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Yep.
I got a question. Like, okay, now have y'all? What's the thing I was talking about when you first came in? It's on Disney Channel.
Like Seventh Heaven and
no, not Seventh Heaven, man. That weird ass show on Disney Channel, bro, on Disney XD.
What was it? What you said? Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls. There's no way in hell you telling me that this is a show for kids, but it's a cartoon animation, so they're gonna make it to where they have all these subliminals, like you said, they hide it behind the cartoons, and they make it like it's just so much shit in there where they're talking about the devil and secret societies and everything like that, and they let these kids watch this shit over and over. That's
but bro, they've been doing that for ages since we was little kids, since before we was born. They've been doing that with racism, them racist characters, the crows, and black and white characters with the big lips and eating corn and. You know what I mean? They've been doing a lot of little stuff subliminally for a long time. You know what I mean? With secret societies, all of that, dressing Bugs Bunny up as a female, and like it's been going on for a long time, bro. That's why I said they've been doing that for ages. If you just want to slip something by, just put it in a cartoon. Even to like when we was little kids, Tiny Toon Adventures and what I mean, Animaniacs and all of that stuff, they was sliding stuff by then. It was just that kids are in our age bracket. We was smart enough to pick it up because we was already taught to look for certain stuff. So I said these shows nowadays, like it's crazy. Now they wide open with it. It really is no filter. There's really no filters. That's why Disney can get away with it. When they was getting away with it before, they was subliminal. Now it don't gotta be no subliminals For real. Nowadays, you know what I mean? They did it with the SpongeBob's, like we said, but now that so much stuff is accepted. Now they made people accept so much stuff, they don't gotta hide it no more.
Kind of like Raven's home.
Mm-hmm.
How it ain't no dad nowhere near around, bro. Neither one. Chelsea ain't got no husband, or Raven ain't got no husband. You peep that shit, right?
Yeah, but back in the day when we was coming up, it was a whole family unit: dad, mom, kids. Mm-hmm. Now, because of the agenda that they pushing, ain't no dad in the house.
Right. And I understand Raven in real life is a lesbian, right? I get that. She's a lesbian. But at the same time, bro, then why did you take the role of being a parent? You wanted that check. I get it. You wanted that Disney check, but at the same time, you could have gave that shit to somebody else. Raven Simone's already rich. She's been making money since she was like 11, 12, 9 years old. So exactly. You didn't have to hop in there if you knew, but I don't think Raven Simone I don't think she even think about shit like that.
She do. Oh, she do. She know what it is. She been taught by the best. She knows. She was on the Cosby Show, bro. She know better.
Right.
You feel me? She know better. She saw better. So, she knew what it was. That's just the agenda. You know what I mean? Like you just said, she's already part of the agenda, so it ain't nothing for her to just go ahead and cut that out, because it's already cut out of her life anyway. So that's easy for her to do. Absolutely. But it's crazy, man. It's what you see on TV, and it mirrors whatever's going on in real life. But it's all the stuff is set up. We know it's set up. Compared to what we came up with to now, it's way different. Like you was just saying, they done took the fathers out the home, even on TV. They done took them out of the home. Mm-hmm. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy. Even up to the 2000s, going into the 2000s, you still seeing that family unit: mom, dad, kids. Mom, dad, kids. Those was the building blocks of any TV show, any sitcom. Not no more.
Right. How you feel about so in Fresh Prince, what was the most powerful episode of Fresh Prince to you?
Fresh Prince. I mean, everybody gonna say the same 2 episodes, because those were the 2 most powerful episodes. Was when Will got shot, mm-hmm. and the Will, why he don't want me episode. Those are 2 biggest episodes that everybody know about. As far as, those are the 2 biggest ones. Those are the ones where he really showed his acting chops or whatever. But they had other episodes where it was kind of dramatized and it was serious. But those are the 2 most serious. I'll put those in my 2 top episodes. Definitely.
Okay, now remember the one where they sat there and it was like they attacked Xanax and Oxycontin and all that shit before we even Molly and all that. You see how these kids is on that shit now. Back in the day on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, they tackled that situation. Remember when Carlson went to his locker and took his drugs?
Oh yeah, he was snapping out on the dance floor. Yeah.
That shit right there, bro. They attacked that shit. Back in the day, they was showing you what's happening now, and look, all these kids end up on Molly. Most of the kids that was watching that is grown-ups right now, and most of us ain't doing that dumbass shit, Molly and Percocets and all that, right? We were the ones sitting in front of the TV learning.
Yeah, but back then, around that time, every TV show had an episode like that about doing drugs, and once somebody in the cast was doing drugs, and one of the other cast members, was that one, Family Matters. Boy Meets World, Full House, whatever. It was all that was like a staple. They had to talk about it, but a lot of that stuff came from, Cosby showed them the blueprint, bro. All they did was copy off of all the stuff that he was talking about. Drinking, he did that first. Drugs, he did that first. Pregnancy, he did that. So everybody really just started copying off of that.
Absolutely.
And it was the blueprint. The only ones that didn't copy off of him was the other shows that like Martin and all that, because they had their own little flavor. They wasn't really on that. But yeah, bro, Rock, when all that stuff was, Rock was the first ones talking about really like drug dealers taking over the neighborhood, and bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was a different era. Faggot ass Chauncey.
Nigga Chauncey, was in there, yo.
You know, he was that dude. Heavy D came in there popping. Like, come on, man. That was crazy. That's oh man, that's when TV was real. For real, for real. Now it's like, yeah.
Hey, on that scene, hey, movie on that scene, I was more afraid of Rock than I was him, bro. That nigga
For
Rock
real.
snapped. That nigga snapped out.
Yeah, he did. Damn it, Joey.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, don't do that."
Yeah. Oh my god, yo. Yeah, those was the shows. Now I can't even watch these TV shows nowadays because it's so watered down. Everybody is a copy of a copy. That's the one thing about our era. And I say here every once in a while you'll see a show that's original, but it ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be that for too much longer because everybody gonna try to come back and copy off of it. There's so many clones that we can't get no originality nowadays.
Well, one show I got a couple things to say. We're gonna get out here in about 15 minutes, but one show that I think everybody should watch that came out in this era, kinda a little bit in the mid 2000s. Shameless, bro. I mean, it's a lot of weirdo shit in there. You can fast forward it. You ain't gotta watch it, but Shameless is a show that everybody should watch at least once, bro.
Oh yeah, it's some shows. I mean, the shows that came out like we watching on, you know what I mean, on Showtime, HBO, things like that. There's some shows out there. Shameless was a good one. Shameless was fire.
Right.
I don't know why people sleep on it. I mean, I never slept on it. You know what I mean? I was watching Shameless at the time, watching Ray Donovan, watching what else at the time? Breaking Bad, of course, Dexter. And there's so many different TV shows out there. Sons of Anarchy was out. Man, Walking Dead at the time. You know, but as far as like these TV shows like sitcoms, it wasn't a lot out. You know, sitcoms kind of died out after a while. You couldn't really get a good one. Right. You know what I mean? The last couple ones, especially for us, it was what? It was the last couple ones was what? What did we have for real? What, like in early 2000s going into what, like Eve and
they had a Michael Strahan show. Then they tried to bring the Tracy Morgan show. Tracy Morgan show failed, bro.
Yeah, even Cedric the Entertainer tried to do a show that ain't go nowhere.
My Wife and Kids was okay. It was okay.
Yeah, Wife and Kids. Yeah, that was a watered down Cosby show for real. You know what I mean? It was the same type of dynamic, but you still had the husband, wife, and kids. So, all right, that was cool. I'm trying to think. You can't really say too many more. There's not really a lot of them out there after that.
Would you say the George Lopez show? I mean, he's goated, right? I mean, would you say that's after 2000, right?
Yeah, that's after 2000. Yeah.
I wasn't a fan. Some episodes was like the same shit over and over, right? The warehouse, home, and it was, his fine ass daughter when she got older, and R. Kelly when she got older, and his fine ass.
Yeah, you make sure you put the stamp on that.
and his fine ass wife, you know what I'm saying? She was, the Cuban lady. So I mean, but at the same time, Paperboy, I think that's just overrated, man. George Lopez show.
It is. I mean, the only other show that was out at that time that was new that you could say, but that wasn't even really new because it was really like some Odd Couple with a kid was 2.5 Men.
Oh yeah, black folks love Charlie Sheen, bro.
Of course, 2.5 Men was fire. I mean, it was funny. It really was. I mean, it was a comedy. You didn't really learn nothing in it. It was just straight comedy. So, I mean, that was probably the last one that I really, really watched on a regular basis, I could say.
Right.
Not even regular basis because I would catch it now and then maybe watch a rerun or something like that. But I think that was probably the last one that I actually really watched. Everything else was.
How about this weird feeling, man? Like, when you see Friends stuff and you just think about Matthew Perry off the rip, man. Because when I used to think about Friends, I used to think about Happiness. Like now, it's just like I think about him, man. It's creepy. What you think about that? It's weird.
Unpopular opinion. R.I.P. to Matthew Perry too, man. He was funny. He was funny in his own right. I was just watching that one movie with him and Bruce Willis, that whole 9 yards.
Mm-hmm.
I was cracking up off of that. But in all reality, I wasn't really no Friends fan because I knew that they stole the formula from Living Single. Because Living Single went to that network before all of that, and they turned them down. And then Living Single came out, and then they came out with Friends, and copied the formula, but just took the black people out and put white people there.
Right.
So I wasn't really feeling it. You feel me?
Yeah, that's the only rift I had with it. You know what I'm saying? Friends, man, I don't, it was one of them shows, and it's so many controversial things. Like, I look at conspiracy theories and TV shows, and they saying that what's her name? The girl that played the guitar, the one that's the slow one.
Oh,
Phoebe.
Was it Phoebe?
Yeah, Phoebe was hallucinating all of them, man. They wasn't even really there. She was crazy.
Oh my God. They be pushing it, bro. Oh my God. It's like, oh, now Phoebe was she was on one the whole time.
Oh God.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's wow.
She was on that shit.
Wow.
They said she was on that shit, bro.
Man, whoever made that theory was on one, bro. They
need a life. They need a fucking life, right?
Damn, bro. What the hell? Oh my God. Yeah, that's a new one.
But would you say, like I said, man, that Friends definitely was a mockery of Living Single, worse version of it. Living Single is definitely the classic, man. All them beautiful women in that episode, in the show, in the series, and all the shit they was doing, man, on there was fire, man. It was just good black folks. Everybody had good jobs. Nobody was really, strung out. No single mothers. None of that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? It was all positive. Yeah, it was all positive.
Yes, and that's when I loved it. That's when Black TV was Black TV. You feel me? Martin, Living Single, In Living Color, Rock. The lineup was crazy. You feel me? But they took that away ASAP. And they're like, nah, we can't have that.
How did you feel about 1-on-1?
1-on-1. Oh man. It was alright. I say it was alright, but it wasn't like top notch to me. Some of the episodes was funny, but it was more about the kids than anything. And at that time, like I said, I was already in the streets. I was doing my thing. So it wasn't really real to me. Sometimes I watch it, they have a funny show. But after a while, it wasn't even really about Flex. It was more about his daughter and her friends. So, and Flex wasn't really. It was all right. It wasn't a top notch show, but it wasn't bad either.
It was based off Baltimore, right?
Yeah, it was all right. I liked it.
Yeah, it was
for the most part. It was cool. It was all right little show. What you think about what was it? All of Us.
All of Us to this day kind of is wild because it has so many subliminals in that shit as far as like real life and like how these actors are, like the Will Smith entanglement with DeJuan Martin. That man, it was crazy. But as far as the show aspect, it's that's real, bro. The baby mama don't like the new wife. You know what I'm saying? She bringing new niggas around. You don't want the new nigga around your son. They had Patti LaBelle in a couple episodes. That nigga Dirk, that's my man's right there, bro.
Yeah, Dirk was going hard. Dirk he gave zero.
That nigga Chris, that nigga Rock, man. What's his first name?
Tony Rock.
Tony Rock, yeah, that's Brooklyn's finest right there. Brooklyn's finest.
Yo, yeah. He kept it a buck always. For real. Yo.
And that's what Lisa Ray was in her prime. Jesus Christ.
She was Lisa Ray. She always looked good to me. I just say never like her attitude. She wasn't never acting. Everyththing she acts in, she has the same attitude in everything she acting. So she's not acting for real. She's just being Lisa Ray.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, like yeah, you look good, but shit. That's like one of them chicks I was talking about. We talked about that before.
For sure. How you feel about the Wayans brothers, man?
The Wayans, they was just funny. it wasn't really too much learning in their show. It was just clowning the whole time, being the Wayans. You know, that's what we got on the Living Color. So I was used to that. You know, you got them two. You got Marlon. You know, Marlon gonna act a donkey all the time, and then with Pops there, and he's like, "Come on, man, that's just nothing but funny all the time, bro. They just cracking. You just give them a script and let them go."
That's an all-star lineup, man. With Pops, man. Pops was. They said that man to sit there and eat a whole box of chicken for real by himself.
Oh yeah, he was a real one, bro. He was a real one. He have no cut cards. I always love that about him. Anything he was in, that's another one. Like he ain't have to act for real. He was just him, but his personality was just so good that he ain't really have to do nothing else but just be who he was.
Absolutely,
like, bro, yeah. That's another real one. R.I.P. man.
Oh man.
R.I.P. to Pops, bro. Oh man. And everything he was even to the Boondocks. Like that was another show. I gotta see. Yeah, the Boondocks. I love that show. I love that show to this day, bro. Religiously.
John
the Boondocks. So many subliminals, but
bro, when he was on the Boondocks, right? His voice, you could feel his presence through his voice, bro. Honestly,
yeah, powerful
man.
Yes, he brought him to life for real. You already knew who it was. I mean, you knew who the voice was, but when you saw it in animated form, it was just like that's him. Y'all embody him in animation because that's just him all day.
Absolutely.
Yo, I miss characters like that, man.
Yeah, man, it's over with, man. It's over. It's nothing we can, man. It's over with, dog. Like it's just reality shows, sports, and that's it. And then all the award shows are dried up. I can make a whole nother live about award shows. Like I remember back in the day, Paperboy, we used to run home to watch the BET Awards, the Hip Hop Awards. Now my girl gotta tell me that shit on. I don't give a fuck no more about that shit, man.
I know it just went left. It's just straight ratchet nowadays. This is not black excellence, bro. Nope. the BET I came up with was way different. You know what I mean? We had Video Soul, we had Donnie Simpson, we had all that. We had what else? We had Teen Summit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Teen Summit was teaching. They got that out of there ASAP, but it just turned after that. You know what I mean? They had a whole room full of teens just talking about all kinds of stuff, drugs, teenage pregnancy. I mean, real teenagers just sitting there just in a conference just talking. And that was every week. You know what I mean? They was teaching each other. Then they'll bring in specialists. They just like a talk show, but for teenagers. Mm-hmm. And they was bringing on specialists, you know what I mean? In the black community, they was just teaching the black community different stuff. And now it's just ain't none of that. It's nowhere in sight, bro. Anybody that's in here that don't know about that, go on YouTube, go look up Teen Summit. We need that back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We need it back. Yo, it's so needed. It's ridiculous, bro.
Facts. Sam said facts, bro. She agree.
We need it, and especially in how our community is now, man. And they just they're not gonna let it happen. They'll swat down anything that's positive as long as you're doing something negative to perpetuate what they want you to do. It's you good. You can get the bag. You can be doing all Sukiana. You can be doing all that sexy red. You can do all that and just ratchet out. Just make us look bad. Here go the bag. Here go the money. Here go the money. By the time they figure out what they doing, it's already too late. And then they sitting in the corner crying because they done sold their people down the river.
Right.
For a little bit of money. They get you to do what they want you to do, and then they kick you to the curb. And then they sign up the next one and do the same exact thing. It's a never ending cycle. They'll rock out with that one for 2 years. Okay, you done. Let's get another one in here.
Man, I'm not, man. Listen, bro. I'm not Sexy Red's publicist. I'm not Sexy Red's. Like, I'm not nobody around her. I don't know her personally, but I guarantee you, this woman's not saving money.
Nah,
she's not.
You know what I mean? Luckily, you know what I mean. Yeah, they had like Megan. You know what I mean? Megan, she did the same exact thing. And the thing about it is like it's not just limited to them. These are college graduates. These are people that went to college that have degrees, bro. You know what I mean? It's not just them. it's and those are the worst ones because they went to college, they got degrees. You got people like her, you know what I mean? 2 Chainz, you got all types of people that's out there that's just spitting a whole bunch of ratchetness, but they know better because they went to college and they have an education, they have the knowledge, but they'll dumb themselves down and put it all over a beat with a whole bunch of lyrics that don't mean nothing and just spread it throughout the community so they can get the bag and then sit back. But we already know it's crazy, man. You got these people gotta watch. They gotta watch who they listen, watch what they watch, who they watching, pay attention to who they watching. Definitely pay attention to who you listening to and what their life really actually is. But it's crazy, bro. They sending a lot of Trojan horses into the hood and people just falling for it every time.
Damn, that's what we need. That might be a 4 if you're available, Booby. That might be a 4 p.m. live Monday about Sexy Red and all that. We might have to do that if you're available.
I'm gonna be 4 p.m. Let's see what I'm gonna be working. I'll be at work.
All right, just chime in the chat then. You know what I'm talking about? Take your go out, come outside for like 15 minutes and just hop in real quick. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But man, we about to get up out of here in about 5 minutes, man. I gotta say thank you to Booby Traps. If you have not subbed up to him, I'm gonna update his videos in the community tab, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all find out he's in there right now, but you gotta dig through there. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of people in there. Yo, Lays be repping a whole bunch of people as usual. He keep it a buck because that's who he is.
For sure.
So, yeah, always, bro.
For sure, no doubt, man. Thank you for coming up, man. But Kobe React said good times. I was like, hey, look.
Oh yeah, we already damn. Yeah.
Hey, is who alive? So JJ's alive? No, he's dead, right?
Nah, JJ. I think JJ's still around. James is still around.
Okay.
Of course, we know Penny's still around.
Michael gone.
Is Walona still around or is she gone too? I gotta check.
Okay.
Yeah, we know Florida gone. Like, come on, man.
Getting old,
bro. It is, but at the same time, I wouldn't trade it for the world, bro. All that stuff is, hey, what up, sis? What up, pretty girl? Hey, and Samara too. You know, I ain't touched base. I'm about to be back in there. I'm about to be in the cut. You already know Raising Canaan coming up, so I'm about to be back on the block with y'all every day, all day, hitting it up. I've just been trying to get everything in order. I got a couple things popping off in the next week, so
for sure. Yep. Yeah, man. Shit. You know, we about to get up out of here, man. So you go ahead and break it down what you got coming up, or you already did that. Go ahead and do it again, man. Shit.
You already know Paper Boys episode 3 dropping Monday, might be tomorrow actually. So we dropping that. We're gonna be dropping a couple more videos before the ramp up before Raising Canaan, a couple little character centric videos. And then of course, you know, Pretty Girl got she got a Team Toxic coming up, so you know we got to show up for that. We got a special Team Toxic right before Raising Canaan drops. So yeah, definitely tune into that. And then I got, like I said, episode 3, episode 4 gonna be coming out in a couple weeks, maybe before that. Like, I'm just trying to space them out right now. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming up, bro. For real. So be checking for me in the next few days because I'm just gonna start dropping. You know what I mean? I can show you better than I can tell you.
Damn right, man. Sam said she miss you, dog.
Oh yeah, I miss you too, sis. We about to chop it up for real. I'm about to be right back up in the cut, right back on the block. You know, I gotta hit them Discord blocks again. You know, I've been stacking up trying to get this bag. I gotta get everything right, bro, before the end of the year. You know, it's end of the year grind right now. So
facts.
Yeah, you already know what it is.
Facts. Yeah, I noticed nobody was going live, so shit, I just took advantage of it, man. I was like, I'm gonna go live every day. Shit.
Sure, hell yeah. It's Lays. Let's go. Let go. Right. You know, if I see you, I get all the notifications. So if I see you and I'm available, I'm here. So yeah, Lays is live. Oh, let me tune in. Let me see what's going on. I was trying to get on that Friday night with y'all before Thanksgiving, but yeah, that Midnight Madness. I thought he meant Thanksgiving though, so I thought he meant on Thanksgiving night. I didn't know y'all was going the night before. Then I woke up the next day. It was like, oh, these niggas, I'm cooking too. Y'all ain't had to do KGBs like that.
Hey man, look, hey man, listen, we know, bro. Listen, bro, you got kids and everything, man. That's a family holiday. I know we was busy, bro. It's all good, bro. I know. You know
the plug, what up, though?
Yeah. Brillo, the big review in this motherfucker.
I see,
man.
yeah, Brillo in there cooking. I seen the joints in there. There you go, cooking Lulu. I ain't gonna let that ride. You know I ain't gonna let that ride.
Hey, nah, bro. Listen, bro. I'm not talking.
I ain't caping up for that nigga at all. I already told y'all how I feel about it.
This week coming up, bro. We finna see. Episode 1 is Friday, dog.
Jeez. Yeah. Whew. It's
crazy.
Coming. Yeah, it's coming quickly, bro. Damn.
Oh God. Go support the Brillo the big review also, man. Kobe, I'll holler at you. He said bye. I'll holler at you, Kobe. We about to get up out of here, man. Support Gaming says these streams are good. Don't always gotta be about sports or power related. Just anything, old shows, cartoons, etc. Hey, I want y'all to focus on that comment right there.
For sure.
You see that shit, man? Like we ain't always just gotta talk about Booby got his little Grand Theft Auto TV show he do. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with power or sports. You understand what I'm saying? So you know, you can do anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gotta
TVC is multifaceted. We can talk about anything from TV shows, pop culture, the politics, the sports. It don't matter. We can chop it up about anything just because we in every lane. So yeah, don't think we just one dimensional. We ain't no box for us, yo.
Right,
you know what it is.
Right, Brillo shouting you out, man.
Good luck. Definitely. Good luck, plug. You already know what it is. I got something for you. I got something for the plug coming too. I got a couple little things. I'm gonna start shooting you some stuff in the next week.
Oh God. Every at you see in my community tab. Every at you see in my community tab. Hit the sub button. It's free. You don't have to turn on a notification bell if you don't want to. I know some people get annoyed by notifications, but definitely at least hit the sub button. Every at you see in there, hit the sub button. All right, it's that simple. But we're about to get up out of here, man. Like I said, I don't want to talk about Turkey and I don't want to talk about Tommy. Two things I'm not talking about no more.
Or Tommy the Turkey. We ain't worried about nothing.
None of that shit is dead, bro. Let's talk about let's talk about rock and fucking Christmas gifts. We're gonna talk about those two. That's what we're talking about now. All right.
Oh yeah, that is the Christmas gift. That's the early Christmas gift that's gonna keep on giving throughout the holiday season. Believe it.
Well, yo, we out this piece. Peace.
Gone.